Hello, I'm Serafina, and this is Portal Through the Veil, and we are finishing up the love readings for February. Even these are all timeless messages, yes, but I just felt getting all lovey-dovey in February, because why not? And then I thought about, wait a minute, what if people are breaking up in February? Or they've broken up this year already and they need a message, right? Because I remember a boy broke up with me in February when I was in high school, and that was devastating. And so I want to speak to anyone who has gone through a breakup. I am also sending you this smoke cleanse to heal your heart. It is cinnamon. Like, you could also do sage, you could do Palo Santo. But if you can't get anything like that, but you could get to the store and get some cinnamon sticks and burn that, same thing. For anyone who needs to hear that, or who doesn't want to keep spending a lot of money on their sage and their Palo Santo bundles, you could definitely burn cinnamon. It does the protection, it does the cleanse, but also it helps you manifest things a lot faster. So if you are trying to manifest this breakup, like to get over this breakup fast, I'm sending this smoke over to you. All right, so like I said, I want to talk to my broken hearts of this collective. We are going to go through all the signs for all the astrology signs, and how I'm going to do this is I am going to start off with the Romance Angel Oracle deck, okay, to get a theme, all of that, and then we're going to go deep with it with the tarot. Okay, so if you have gone through a breakup, if you have, or you have a friend, a family member, whatever, that's gone through a breakup and they're really having a hard time, I encourage you to go send whatever their zodiac sign is, that video to them when I get them all uploaded. And okay, so also on another thing is, make sure you know what your big three is. I always want to encourage the person who watches my videos to look up your big three. Okay, you could go to astronet.com, and if you need a good horoscope app that also gives you your birth chart, Sanctuary is bomb.com. I love it so much. This is not an ad by any means, but I just think it's really freaking easy to use, and for astrology for dummies, perfecto. It literally tells you like your big three, all of that. It's perfect. So go ahead and check those out. Make sure you know your big three. And I would like you and encourage you to please, if once you watch this video, or if I say anything, hit like, hit save, share it. I feel free to leave a aha moment comment, even comment your astrology sign in the comments for me, because I am a baby tarot reader, and I would really love my messages to get even deeper into the algorithm, and I need your help and your support with that. So before we get into these readings, I ask you simply to just hit like, just hit save, hit share, and comment. That's all I need you to do, and it's free. Okay, all right, and other than that, let's get into it. All right, before we really get going and I go into all of the zodiac signs, I just want to say a channeled message to all the zodiac signs before we get into this. Remember, you cannot have the highs without the lows. You can't enjoy the peaks without going through the valleys, okay? Like, that is how we find balance. And I feel like once we accept that, we learn it, and we move, and we move past knowing or having that perspective. I really feel like we take the edge off of the breakup, off of the heartache, off of the sorrow, and we can really sit down in our feelings and really be like, okay, was there anything that did I really do, was I a little bit too naggy? Was I a little bit too Marge Simpson? Or did I not do enough? Did I not give him a kiss enough? Whatever, take it as it resonates. But I just wanted to share that before we get into all of the readings. I just feel like first step in a breakup is just knowing you can't enjoy the peaks, the highs, without going through the lows. And right now you're just in the season of going through the lows. But just know at the other side of this, you're going to hit a peak and you're going to hit an amazing view. Hello to my Cancer friends. How are we? All right, let's just start. Let's just get into it. Okay? Cancer, you are a water sign. You are known to be emotional. So, let's see what our emotions. Let's just see. All right, so let's catch the theme. Angels, what is the theme for my Cancers friends who are going through a breakup? Apparently they don't want to say anything. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type or expectation. Okay. Alright, so obviously the angels want you to be moving on. They want you to move on. Or they want you to let go of what you think is your type. Okay? The next one that came out is flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. Obviously, if you are going through a fresh breakup and you're not ready to flirt, this does not resonate with you. Unless you are going through a fresh breakup and you are ready to flirt. But for the Cancers who might have been broken up for a minute or whatever, and if you're at that point of your breakup where you are ready to start flirting, this is your sign. This is your confirmation that yes, it is time to move forward. Let's see if we have one more. No, we don't. Okay. Now let's get into the tarot. Okay, so keep an open mind. This soulmate. Okay, so I very much feel like when this came out, I heard soul memories. Okay, and when this oracle card comes out, I normally feel like it is yet again past life. Because soulmates, in my opinion, are like up there with twin flames and all of that. In my opinion, I feel like soulmates, they come back to each other in different lifetimes. That's why we're so comfortable with our soulmate. That is why when we're in the same room, we could just sit on the couch, be silent, and nothing is wrong, and it is fine. We could sit in silence with them in the room. Like, that is like, I'm sorry, but that is a true sign of a soulmate or twin flame, is when you could just sit in silence and not like feel antsy and not feel like you gotta be moving and grooving or talking or whatever. You're just still in the same room with that person. Okay, like I said, not going back into the soul. 5 of Wands. I'm feeling like there could be some inner conflict. Give me 1 minute. There could be some inner conflict with. Maybe there's some inner conflict with, as you're listening to this reading right now, where you're like, what? My type is not my type? Then why am I attracted to my type? Opposites attract. I am telling you, opposites freaking attract to each other. It's like a puzzle piece. Like, if you think about the puzzle pieces that fit, like, they're grooves of the puzzle, they fit together, right? Okay, another thing that the angels want me to point out that you can't lie to me about is someone's up with nightmares. Maybe they are going through some kind of, possibly your past relationships and relationships further back, or you just have a pattern of this kind of relationship of just arguing all the time, a lot of aggression, a lot of just egos clashing, all of that. And now that you're alone and you have to deal with it, and you have to do the shadow work, you have to go and be doing the personal development and journaling all of this out and getting it out of your freaking system, now that you're in isolation, this is the perfect time to do it. Okay, like this needs to be your breaking point. And if you have not started your shadow work, start your shadow work. And if you don't know where to start, it's basically just journaling your shit out. Pardon my language, but you are literally going and journaling out every freaking emotion. You're reliving those emotions so you could write them out and you can finally get the feeling out of your soul, out of your body. You can get the darkness out. But then after that, I want, every time you do shadow work, this is something that no one really talks about. When you remove the darkness out of your body and out of your soul, your mind, or however you resonate with it, you got to fill it with light. So manifest journal, manifest what you want in life. So since we're here talking about breakups and all of that, like as you heal yourself from the darkness of this breakup and you write it all out, I want you to start journaling about your other half. But I feel like for you, it's a superficial thing. And I don't mean that in a negative way, but you just have your heart set on a certain body type, a certain color of eyes, a certain hair color, a certain height. Like you're very, very technical with what they look like. That if you go and look back at all your exes, they all kind of look alike. So what the angels are trying to tell me, or what they're showing me, is as you go and manifest journal and you journal in the when you journal in the, what's it called, what you want out of life, when you journal your soulmate or your twin flame, however you want to look at it, your other half, what are you guys doing on a daily basis? Not what he looks like, not what she looks like, or anything like that. When you guys wake up, are you guys cooking breakfast together, or do you wake up early and you make breakfast for him, and vice versa? What do your vacations look like? Do you go on vacations, or are your vacations like somewhere else in Europe and it's luxurious, or are you back camping? Are you camping in the desert in Arizona? Like you know what I mean? Like, and you get technical with it. So like if you go on a travel trip, I say this all the time. I use this analogy all the time, but I feel like it's so powerful. Where imagine you and your partner, and you're literally giving your partner a blank space. You just know that there's an energy sitting across the table from you. That is what you do. Okay? And you write, I am sitting next to the Colosseum. We are having pasta. What kind of pasta are you having? Are you having carbonara? Are you having chicken parmesan? Eggplant parmesan? Whatever. And then, what kind of wine are you having? What does it taste like? Is it day? Is it night? You get technical. You do those little details, and then like after your dinner, do you guys go on a romantic walk? Do you guys somehow end up in Paris? Like, go on a freaking journey and write it out and get lost in the daydream, get lost in the moment. I am telling you, that is how you're going to fill up the darkness, because that is you putting light out into the universe. You are talking to the angels. You are talking to whoever you pray to, God, Gandhi, whatever. Take it as it resonates. And you're having a conversation and you're building that relationship with them, and you are also like, while you are writing though, I feel like you are going to have a moment of real clarity. I know that card looks kind of negative, but you're gonna I see someone sitting down, and as they're writing, they are really going to be hitting a moment where they're like, there's a fork in the road of where two paths they can go, and it's kind of like a goosebump book where you like get to a certain point and then they tell you if you want a different part of the adventure, jump a few pages, you go backwards a few pages, you're going to have a moment like that where you're going to have to decide, well, if I go this way, I could write about this, but if I go this way, I could write about this, and you get to pick your own journey. And whatever journey you pick, though, I feel like there's going to be some hidden information from your soul contract, from your angels, that are going to be revealed to you. And once you do this kind of shadow work, and once you really journal afterwards, the angels are showing me a lot of fast movement. There's going to be a lot of progress. Like, you are going to feel more comfortable going out. Like, all of a sudden, you're going to want to go out. You're going to want to have, you're going to go to coffee shops. You're going to go to, you're just going to go out more. You're going to give people a chance to meet you, and you're going to give yourself a chance to meet people. And that is where your next relationship is going to come from, because of all of the shadow work, all the work, plus once you wake up, you're going to be able to go outside and really be doing the thing. So on that note, I am going to end this here. If any of this resonated, please hit like, please hit share. If you have not hit subscribe, because I'm definitely doing more astrology signs, as well as I would love if you would follow my TikTok or my Instagram. You can find the handles in the link, or in the description, as well as if you would like to have a private session, there is a link in the description. All right, on that note, I will be seeing you guys later.